What up, what up, what up? All right. Gold. Let me just fix this camera. That'll do, donkey. One sec. Check, check. All right. Sweet. All right. Bruh. I'll do a bit of top down on gold. See what we're working with. So let me check out the daily. Something that's pretty interesting is 1, 2, 3. We're on the 4th bullish candle. But the previous one looks like it lost some momentum. So the body of that candle is much smaller than the previous one. And could that be an indication of volume starting to be lost? I don't know. I know on a fundamental level, like the conflict in Israel and things like that is kind of ramping up, which generally makes gold bullish, but I don't want to put that in my head too much. I'll just react to what it's showing us, really. 4 hourly. The previous one closed with no top wick, so then it just rejected straight back down. 1 hourly. One hourly rejected straight down to this level. So I'm going to put this as my support level for right now. It was previously a resistance level, broke through, and now it's become a support level. Drop back to the 30. So the 30's tapped into that level again. And what's this pip range? Yeah, it's a 40 pip range. So this will be my support level and my resistance level, sorry. Right about here. So these are the two areas that I'm going to be paying attention to. These are my areas of interest. And now we just wait for a bit of volume to come in and see if we can get a breakout. I'm looking for a breakout trade today, I think, if I'm going to be paying attention to these two levels. Because in between this zone here, all that I'm getting is full body candles like this. There's not much you can do when the candles are just doing this kind of thing. So I want to see a candle close outside of that area like this. The next one to wick down and then show me a continuation. I'll take a buy there all day. All day I'll take a buy there. That would be great. That'd be a really nice trade. And the same with the Same with cells. If I get a cell, a candle close below that support level, next one to wick up, show me that it doesn't want to go back up there, and then I'll take a sell there. And that'd be really nice. Let me hear this audio. Sweet. Crushing the stream game. Crushing. One sec. Check. Wow, my whole life the mic cord hasn't been long enough and I just changed its placement. Now I can move so much more freely. Such a retard. Why is this? Zoom is not responding. 30 minute, what do we got? Bruh, alright, I'll close Zoom. What is up, my man? What is up? Ayash Jung Shai Taikuro. Nice. Are you trading gold today? Is the question on everyone's lips. Question everyone wants to know. Zoom. I'm actually going to put a bit of text here. You're on Euro USD. Okay. Yeah, I used to trade Euro USD quite a lot. I'm essentially waiting for a break of these two zones here to take a buy or a sell. Like such. Do you use C Trader? I know in TradingView you can attach the text to this line don't know if you can do it in C Trader, because see, when you zoom out, it moves the text away. I've been trading 2 years, man. 2 years. So this is a FTMO account that I'm trading on. 15k. 15k. So I'm still in the this is stage 1. You can see up here I'm up 600. So the goal is to get 1,500. I'll show you my history here. It's been a pretty good couple of weeks of trading. How do I show all history? A lot of green, not much red, and these reds, like most of them, are just break evens. So it's been a pretty good couple of weeks. Been about 2 weeks. Do you trade a personal account, or are you trading funded? Yeah, I only trade gold. I used to trade gold, Euro USD, and GBP, JPY. Well, mainly just gold and Euro USD, to be honest. But then I said, you know what? I'm just going to focus solely on gold. And I'm going to focus solely on gold and solely on the London session and get a really good understanding on how gold moves in the London session. Just gold. I want to know how gold moves. And that's what I've been doing. I have a few different setups, so I'm able to catch a trade nearly every day. Win or a loss, I'm able to find a setup every day nearly. And yeah, so just trade only gold. Yeah, I'm funded for. Nice, nice, nice. The funded man. Fuck. Man, how do I attach text? Is it this? No. I trade a couple of things. I primarily will enter on the 15 and 30-minute candle. I'll have a bias from the 4-hour downwards. And I'm essentially waiting for a setup like this. I'm waiting for a major support or resistance level to be broken above or below. So I need candles to close. I need ideally a 30-minute candle to break above this zone, retest down, and then continue up to the next zone. I'll show you something real quick. I'll show you something real quick. So I'll be patient until I see exactly this. So let's say this candle here closes like that. I'll wait for the next one to wick down, test that area again, and then continue up. Once it breaks the previous wick, I'll enter there as a confirmation of, yep, all right, looks like we've got momentum now to continue up to the next zone. I might take partials there. I would like to aim for there as the full position. And the same goes for sells. I would wait for a candle to break that support level. Next one, retest up. And then on the continuation down, I'll take a sell there. And then I have a few different setups, in a different kind of scenario, but that's all I'll be looking for in this scenario here. This particular strategy here is something I learned off Roger Banks. I'm sure if you've been in the industry a while, you know who Roger Banks is, and very simple breakout strategy. On the smaller time frame, it would just look like a break and retest. I'd ask you what strategy you use, but it'd be hard. It'd be like impossible to describe it through a freaking chat. Did you take any like courses or anything like that? Who have you learned from? Little Domingo in the hood. What's up, my man? Little Dingo. That's your new name, Little Dingo. Oh, he's a SMC trader. Nice. Smart money concepts. I don't know much about that type of strategy, but I know it's quite complex. But man, you're a funded trader, so it obviously works for you. So good stuff. I use dumb money concepts. Lil Domingo, are you taking any gold trades? I know you get some pretty big trades happening. You get some pretty big ones. So in this scenario right here, I can't do anything until this candle closes. So it could leave without me, and that's a part of life. I just have to let it go. It's rare that it'll do that, and if it does, it'll generally come back, but I need a candle closure before I do anything. None right yet. Yeah, nice. Patience, my man, patience. Something will arise. Something will arise. I'm gonna invite my friend. She's a trader. I'm gonna invite her on the stream in a sec. How do I do it again? Yesterday I was selling at 2632.70, but it was taken. There's a little love heart in the way, but yeah. Alright, let me send this invite. How do you do it again? I should start man, I should If you guys keep showing up to these streams, man, it'd be good to have like a group of people kind of, you know, in this little area here via a Zoom link. We can all just kind of join in the chat and just trade, you know, through a Zoom. All right, let me send this link. I got to close this window so no one can see my shit. How do I do it again? No one can see my shit. All right, there we go. I'm looking at cells at 2635. Target will be 2602. 2635 and target will be 2602. Oh, okay, so you're gonna wait for it to go up there and then $2602. Maybe your chart's different to mine. 2602 is, oh, unless you're aiming for all the way down there, which is 300 pips away. Domingo, 300 pipperoonies. You crazy man. You're trying to get that Lambo, son. Alright, 10 minutes before this next 15 on 30 closes. This will tell us a lot. Yeah, it looks like it will be a swing day for that one. Like a few weeks. Maybe. Like the other day, it fucking moved 300 pips just in a London session last week. So, who knows? Who knows, my dude? The world works in mysterious ways. Just sent link. Just sent link. Yeah, like I said, if this one can close just like that, that would be brilliant. That would be phenomenal. All right, let's start looking. So what I like to do when something's approaching a potential setup, I'm looking at it and thinking, I'll start thinking, what could go wrong? What isn't good about this trade? The hour's looking juicy. Like everything's looking really good if it sells, if this candle can close up in this area here. But not too far away from this resistance level, because then my stop loss is screwed then. It'll be too steep. Too many pips away. So if it can close around where it is now, that is perfection. Yo, yo.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes. Wait.
I can hear you. All
Wait.
vocals are clean. Let me actually check on my phone to make sure it's all G. Oh, nice clean background.
Yeah, I'm not sitting in the kitchen.
You're not literally sitting in the sink.
No, not this time.
Yeah, it's so good. I fucking, for whatever reason, it makes me a bit echoey, but whatever. It didn't yesterday.
It might be because there's double audio. I don't know. Potentially. Sure.
Only God knows these things.
Mm.
Now, I'm hoping this candle doesn't leave without me.
Which one?
There's potential. I'm waiting for this candle to close here. If it does, do you want me to show you?
Yeah.
Unless you've watched already, I don't know. Essentially, if it closes how it is now, it's perfect for me. The next one to wick down to this resistance now turns support. Continue up, and I'll take a buy there.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm looking for. Anything? Seen anything, or have you taken anything?
No, not at all. It's like nothing.
Yeah. Oh, some violent movements just then. I'm trying to look. What could go wrong if this was to happen?
Kind of keeping an eye on GU, but it had a huge move. Absolutely huge move.
Catch it on the way back.
I'm gonna try to. I'm waiting for it to go down a bit.
Catch it on the way back. That's something that this guy Roger Banks burnt in my head from listening to him. He said, if you feel like you miss out on the big move, he's like, just wait till it gets there, create a bit of support, and it's going to come back.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is a cool thing. Or it'll create a bit of support and then just continue going and then catch it again. Interesting. It looks like it's trying to reject that area. 1, 2, 3, 4 rejections. We'll see.
What are you looking on gold?
I'm only ever looking on gold.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Literally. Much been happening lately.
What's been happening?
Yeah.
Just living the dream, really. That's about it. Work.
Yeah. Love it.
Trade.
Did you do any Asia today?
I did.
Yeah, how'd it go?
Oh, it went alright. It got me to 606. But it moved 40 pips, I just took it straight away because I was like, it's not really my sesh. I shouldn't be doing it. I got a little bit. It was such a clean setup though, but I bitched it.
Very nice.
Alright, looks like we're not taking buys. We as in me.
You are taking buys, or you're not taking buys?
I'm not now.
Oh.
It's 2 minutes till this candle closes and it just rejected that area, so only waiting. What are you doing? What's been happening?
I did some hiking today. That was fun. My legs. I stopped to get a coffee, and my legs were like shaking. Like it's not good.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
fitness addict.
Feels good though. And be outdoors.
Getting with nature.
Yeah, one with nature. The view. Have you ever been to like Barrenjoey in Sydney?
No.
No, I went up there. There's this lighthouse, and the views from the top are just like stunning. So stunning.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Stunner.
Mm-hmm. You got anyone watching?
Sorry, one sec.
Yeah. It's true.
Okay, the audio doesn't seem echoey now, which is good. Very good. Do you not have the stream on?
It's like behind, like my trading things because I've got too many heaps of
Yeah.
tabs open.
Okay.
Okay, I guess I'm looking. Alright, I can see now. Oh yeah, the chat's
Oh.
like full.
Do you know how to attach text to one of these lines? You can do it in TradingView pretty easily, but I don't know how to do it in CTrader.
Which line?
Like, see how I got text here?
Yeah.
In CTrader, you can attach it to this line,
Oh,
these horizontal
I
lines that you
did
put it
not
to.
do
Oh, okay.
I think you just put it over the top. No.
And I was listening to this podcast today, and there's this trader. He's the number one FTMO payout trader in the world,
Oh yeah.
and he bought 20 accounts and then used like a trade copier, I guess, to pass them all. And then he just maxed them all out and got them up to $3 million worth of payouts, and then lost like $1 million, and he ended up withdrawing 1.8 million.
Holy shit. That's insane.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
And he brought the challenges, and then from the moment he bought them to the moment of payout was 80 days. So
wait, 80 days to get a payout?
No, 80 days from the moment that he purchased them, passed, did all the challenges, and got the money up, and got the money into his account. So within 80 days.
Wow.
He said the biggest trade was the last trade he took. It was a 2-hour trade, and he got $1 million in that one trade. Imagine making $1 million. He was at the coffee shop as well. He said, imagine making $1 million in 2 hours.
That would be very nice.
Crazy.
Very, very nice.
Crazy clocks.
Okay, doing 2 different accounts because they're on 2 different platforms. It just makes it so much more difficult.
2 different accounts.
GU bus stop.
GU.
Yeah. Strong moves.
GU.
Bullish moves.
Let me pull up. Can I have a look? Let me have a look at G Banger. GU. Yeah, nice. Very nice. It's see, this is so interesting. Hang on. Euro USD has formed. It's formed what? It's formed an entry signal for you. Ayush Jung Shaish Takuya. Ella, can you say the name?
Me.
You can see it. You can see it in the 5 minute. Okay, let me have a look at this one.
Ayush Jung Shahi.
Ayush, what's like an easy name for you? Man. Let me have a look at EU out of curiosity. It's formed on the 5 minute. Because I'm assuming you're saying it because this 5 minute candle has closed above this minus support here. Next one's retested it, and we could get a continuation. The only thing, my man, is 5 minutes pretty weak confirmation candle. You can call me Yash. Yash. Alright, that's so much easier. Yash. Yash, are you in this, are you in longs right now? Let's see the next potential target zone. I'm assuming somewhere up here is going to be your next target, which is 27 pips away. Is it 27? Or 80 pips away?
Okay, that's.
No. Oh. At that below low.
Oh, okay. Might get a setup on gold. Potentially.
On Goldilocks.
Yeah, I'm Goldilocks.
Nice.
We'll see.
How many pips you going for, Yash? That'll be easy. Or what's the number that you're aiming for? I'm curious to where your take profit's going to be. Like, what's the number on the side? The price, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I'm dumb. Goldie's pushing. Goldilocks is pushing. Pips to there and 80 pips to there. Bit sketched about, a bit cautious about this wick here to the left.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a candle to close around here. 10993. Let's have a look.
It's weird because whether the gap on trading view, there's no gap on C trader. I'm like, it's just in validates.
At that level, there is an order block FVG. Oh, we got another FVG in the building. Um, 10993 Bro, why does mine look?
Oh, holy shit! It's
What?
gold. It's just pushing down.
1099. Bro, unless you're looking at TradingView, I know some platforms have different numbers, but 109. Oh no, sorry, I'm a dummy. 993. Okay, so you're going for sells then. I don't know. I don't know what you think. Just 4 hour close. Oh no, it's still got an hour. Bit sus. It's already dropped 150 pips. When was the last time we seen a 4 hour candle? Oh, I guess, yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah, right there. So, Yash, that means you're going for sells, not buys. You're selling. Or did I read that wrong? Yeah, I must have read it wrong. Are you in that position now, Yash, in the sells? Are you seeing any of your FVGs and shit like that, Ella?
Kind of. I'm just, yeah, potential entry, but I'm just watching it.
Yeah.
Oh god. I've got so many little windows and it's annoying the hell out of me.
Yeah, I don't know why then, Yash, because mine shows that that number that you called out is actually below. Actually, let me have one more look. Am I retarded? I'm probably just retarded. 11099. No, I'm not retarded. Yay. I think on like MT5 and MT4 and things like that, it's the opposite way. I don't know why. Okay, gold's looking alright. Gold could have some sells in our hands. Unless it rejects all the way back up.
I have a setup for gold. I'm probably going for buy.
Oh, for a buy? Okay. She's buying.
And it's going perfectly.
Oh, you're in already?
Not yet.
Okay.
It hasn't shaped up yet. exactly what I like though. Exactly.
Yeah, we've got 40 seconds. It doesn't seem like it wants to break that. It's not breaking that support level or closing below. I mean.
Oh, it's triggered on my MT5.
Nice.
Yeah.
The 10k count or the
The bigger one.
yeah, nice. Yep, didn't break that level. It's a pretty good sign for you. Where are your stops below that wick or?
Yeah, below the wick.
Yeah, nice. Very nice. And where's your TP?
Wait. Did they get rid of my order? It didn't trigger my order on C Trader. What the fuck?
Oh, it did on MT5?
There we go, yeah. That was maybe too big. Shit. Oh, that was way too big. Holy shit. It was way too big a lot size.
Yeah, but it's pushing.
Yeah, I'm gonna... fuck. I'm just gonna set that at break even though because I did the wrong lot size. Oh my god, holy shit. Oh my god, it's going so well.
Yeah, pushing hard.
I accidentally did one lot.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
On a 10k? Oh, on the big one? Or
On the small one. Holy shit. That was an accident. They didn't trigger it. I don't like this because I did the wrong lot size.
relax.
No, I just closed it because it's not the right lot size.
Ooh. Ooey, ooh.
Okay, that's better. Why is it not opening orders for me? What the fuck? I'm so confused. And it's still where I wanted the entry, so that's fine. Oh, maybe not. It's okay. Like 20 pips above entry, but that's fine.
Big wick being left on the 30.
I'm so mad that didn't trigger.
Yeah, that's weird.
I might just close it on the. Oh no, I'll let it run on the 10k. It's like the entry was like 20 pips after I wanted it, but that's okay.
20 pips.
Yeah, I'm gonna close it break even on the 10k. No, I don't know what to do. I hate it that it's like late. I don't like late entries. 20 pips is a bit, like a lot late.
XX, do you mean what confluences in terms of what we look, or what I look for in an entry? Because if that's what you mean, basically I'm only ever using price action candlesticks, no confluences from indicators or anything like that. Build a bias on the daily to 4 hourly. So I'm always thinking, what level does the 4 hour want to tap into next? Right, and then working the way back down. So then from there I'll drop to the 1 hour. Okay, interesting. See what's going on in the 1 hour. And then I'm looking to take entries on the 30 minute or 15 minute. That's where I actually execute the entries. And based on that 30 minute to 15 minute, I'll find my support and resistance areas. And then in this instance, I'm waiting for a breakout of either of these zones. So I need a candle, either the 15 minute or 30 minute, to close outside of these areas. So in this case, like this 30 minute, if it closed outside of that resistance level, the next one to wick down to test it, show me one more time that it doesn't want to go there, and then I'll buy on the continuation like that. So the confluences is just market structure, really.
I'm gonna take some partials soon. Actually,
Bro, what is this light?
this is why I hate MP5. It's on my phone.
One sec. Goldie moldy.
I'm almost at 1 to 2 already.
Really?
Where is it? Oh, can you see? It's running really nicely.
Oh, sorry. Oh shit, son. Damn.
That was A class setup right there. I'm just pissed that it didn't trigger on the 10k, but that's fine. I can find it.
Oh, it didn't trigger on the 10k
Mm.
at all. Like, did you
Yeah,
enter
that's why I
late or
was-
something?
Oh yeah, I closed it at break even, but
Ah.
it was 20 pips late, which I don't particularly like. I'm taking partials at 3.1.3.
3.1.3.
Yeah.
3.1. Oh yeah.
If I close it at like partials at 1 to 2, I should get about a 0.5% profit.
Yeah. So this hourly's about to close as well. It's left a big old wick.
I'm not gonna make myself, so they obviously run very nicely.
The only thing I'm sketchy about with this wick is gold always likes to retest a wick. That's the only thing I'm thinking.
What are you waiting for?
A couple things. I'll wait to see how this hour closes. I'll have to wait till the next 15 to close. After this hour. Yeah, it's kind of closed at resistance. Why? Think about it. Don't impulsively.
Partials, yeah, though. It looks like it's moving back down.
Just because it made a move doesn't mean it's moving back down completely. Like do what you got to do, but just think about it. Don't act out of fear.
Yeah.
Like if it makes sense to your strategy, do it.
Okay, not stressed. Ooh.
Waiting. Patience game.
Curious why that didn't trigger on my. Okay, wasn't trigger what size?
Oh, back in 1 sec. This is the part where I would usually play Fortnite.
You can't today because there's people watching.
Yeah, I can't play Fortnite at all.
I'm just gonna have to wait for the next setup with my 10k account,
Yeah.
which is fine.
There will be setups in the future waiting for you with your name on them,
Yeah.
saying, please full margin me. FVG from heaven.
Well, that's what I almost did if it went the wrong way with that. When I opened it on the 10k, one lot size was like 50 pips, something like $500, count gone. Almost.
Oh yeah, on with one lot for sure.
Yeah.
For sheezy. 3 minutes to the 15 closes. 7 concurrent viewers. Is anyone trading gold today? Anyone in the chat trading gold? If so, what are you looking for? Holler at Chaboy. Very interesting 1 hour candle, the previous one. Very, very interesting. Just gotta wait. So for those that are watching, I'll show you what I'm looking for. Essentially the next 15 minutes, if this current 15 closes like this, I'll be waiting for the next one to come back up and close above this resistance level here. The next one to wick down, and when it continues up, I'll take a buy right there for a continuation up here and then eventually here. Alternatively, if it does want to come back down, ideally I'd want to see that. Sorry, ideally I'd want to see a new support form like that. And then the next one to break that level. And then the next one, I'll take a buy, a sell there with something looking like that. But at this stage, it's looking more like buys. Buys would be better if that setup arose. Close back in range. This is a no trade zone for me. Feed the camel.
Feed the camel.
Let's go feed the walrus. Alright, yep, no worries.
I just...
This is a no trade zone for me, chat, through this area here. I need a... For this particular... The way that the candles are structured here, I need a candle to close outside of either of these zones for me to take a trade. I do have other setup options if the market structure was different, but the way it is right now, these are the two zones that I'm looking for breakouts of. There's not much you can do, and just have to wait. That's all you can do is wait. Patiently wait for exactly what you want to see. That's been something that's cost me trades a lot in the past, was the impatience. The sitting in the charts for maybe an hour to 2 hours, waiting for a setup, and then going, oh man, this looks good enough. Let me just take this position. Those are the ones that bite you. Like, for instance, in the past, something like this. So I'm waiting for a candle closure above this range here in order for me to take a buy up into this next range and then this next range. This candle here came up, it broke these previous wicks. It also broke this area to the left as well. And the old me would have gone, you know what? It looks like there's momentum. Let me just jump in and take a buy here because it looks like it's broke past all these other key areas. And surely it's going to keep going. Nope. What did it do? It rejected straight back down. And that's why waiting for candles to close is one of the most important things you can do in trading. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to be patient and I'm going to wait for a candle to close before I make a decision. I think I know the answer, but let's just have a real quick look if there's any news. Nope, we're pretty clean. What about tomorrow? Any red folder? Unemployment claims. Oh, interesting. That's during the New York session. I'll be done by then. I only trade London. A London boy. It's wicked off this area quite a lot. Like, we'll need a pretty solid candle closure above this area to confirm a continuation or a potential continuation. Like, ideally you'd need a 30 You'd want a 30-minute candle to close above that area. Minimum. Like I'll still be interested if a 15 closes above there, but I'll probably lower the lot size unless I see because if it were to close like this and left a pretty decent wick like that, that would give me a bit more confidence to take a buy about there. I'd really want to see it wick down and just show me that it doesn't want to go back down there. Try and push down and then get rejected type shit. Type of shit. "36 views already, but this is like the most I've ever had during a stream. Is crazy. It must be. I don't even know. Imagine flexing, like acting like it's a flex to have 36 viewers come and go on a stream. It's pretty interesting, like because trading's quite a niche thing. So check this out. This is my 15k FTMO challenge account. This is the past 2 weeks. It's been pretty good. Like a lot of green, man, not much red, and the reds have been like break evens mostly. Some decent greens. So try and keep it going. But I'm not opposed to a loss. I'm actually expecting a loss. I'm expecting a loss, and anything other than that would be just a pleasant surprise. Right, because you got to hardwire your brain to just expect a loss, really. All we're really doing is just playing with the unknown. We don't know what's going to happen. We're just trying to make decisions that are going to be in our best favor based on what we know, we think we know. Because losses are just going to happen and happen and happen. And for me, in the past, a loss has triggered a spiral of bad trading, tilt, anger, revenge trading. Alright? So I'm getting to a point where it's like, a loss is a loss, man. Just move on, come back tomorrow.
I closed at 20 pips.
Nice, 20 pips is solid.
Yeah, because it moved down past the other 15, and I was like, I could just keep pushing down, so I'm just gonna close it.
Yeah. Nice, good trade.
I'm not sure I'm gonna take another one, to be honest. I feel like all that panic has just like frazzled me. I'm gonna like leave it until I feel good.
Yep. For she's.
Finger on like cling film, and now it's bleeding.
Oh wow.
Got too many different screens open. I think that's overwhelming me.
I've got groundbreaking numbers here. 36 people. I was just saying, imagine flexing over 36 people.
Flexing.
Yeah, I'm like, 36. I'm crushing it.
It's not bad.
It's my best so far, which is crazy. Like it.
Not once.
No, not at once. Like people, like 36 have come and gone. Like most streams, it's been like 3 people have come and gone. And then when I post the actual, like when the stream gets posted, then people watch kind of after a couple times. But
did I miss much?
So much. It's been wild out in these streets.
Yeah, I think I closed that quick, so we're just pushing back down now.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at all. Test that week again.
Yeah. I'm not going to focus on the profits anymore, I'm just going to focus on the progress, because I feel like when I get too caught up in how much I made, it can send me into a spiral because I want to make more. And I'm not going to be like that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying to you last night.
Yeah.
And then there's that perfect fucking reel came up right just after we were talking about that. I was like, oh wow. That's basically just exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah.
It kind of makes sense though, like if you think about the cash too much. It's
yeah.
like...
Yeah, I closed at a good spot. Very happy with that. I feel like I sometimes get caught up in like the risk to reward because I see it posted everywhere. Like I made 1 to 4, 1 to 2, and I think even focusing on that too much for me can get me like caught up in, you know, just
fuck risk to reward. I think risk to reward is like a silly concept to think that you need to have a certain one, because at the end of the day you can, what if it goes in profit, then you move your stop loss up, now you got like a 10 to 1. It's like it's subjective.
Yeah, well I'm happy with that. That would have probably almost be at my break even.
Yeah, it's probably going to go back down and test that support level.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to look for another one, to be honest, because now I'm just all over the place.
Yeah, take a nap. Take a nap.
What a big day. Lots of walking. I did like 7 kilometers, I think. Just a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot.
It's a good day.
7 clicks.
I'm glad I waited because I was very close to entering on GU before I saw that gold setup. But I think I was going to enter on GU for the sake that what I thought it was going to do. So I'm very glad I didn't.
Yeah.
Like gold was just perfect. Like you saw how quickly it shot up after my entry.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nothing's happening, man. Nothing is happening. An hour and a half in and it's just...
Yeah, I'm gonna be done for the day. I'm gonna come back tomorrow with a fresh mind. Yeah. But fucking it's just the setup not triggering on the account as well. Just maybe.
Yeah.
The win is the win.
Yeah, exactly.
easy for me to just like focus on one account each week. So, like, I don't know, easier. Because otherwise, I'm like before, like I was going between both of them, trying to get them both set up, and it was just like too much.
You can use a trade copier, which will trigger them both at the same time and stuff. Oh, but I don't know how it would work with different account sizes. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how it works either. Yeah, I think I'm gonna focus on the 200 this week, and then I'm gonna focus on taking it.
Yeah.
I made $3 off those break-even trades. So on the 10K.
Oh, $3.
Yeah.
$3 buckaroonies. Oh, did the 4 hour just close before?
Not yet.
20 minutes, 25 minutes, yeah. Damn, looks like I'm not taking a trade for half an hour. Looks like I'm not taking a trade for half an hour now. I'll have to wait for that. Unless something. Now I'll be looking at if this 15 closes like this. I'll take a buy here on the next one. Yeah, I had some dude, he's from Love Island, message me asking if he can pay me for signals.
Oh.
Yeah, and he's like, man, I just want to get rich. And I'm like, bro, to be honest, you won't get rich from signals.
No.
And I was like, you should try and learn the game. He's like, no, I'm not smart. I'm like, you don't need to be smart. You just need to be disciplined.
Buddy, you're not going to make it with that mindset.
I've had a few people that message me and I just say, man, if you're actually keen, start here, and I send the baby pips course.
I do that as well. I send that to everybody and they're like, I want to learn. I'm like, go to baby pips.
Yeah.
Go to this website. It's like, I can't teach you because I'm not even there yet. Like,
or even just say, you need to learn like what this even is, so do this course. And it'll show you who like kind of wants it or not. Like I sent it to a guy not too long ago and he's like, oh, it looks like a pyramid scheme. I'm like, did you even open it? It's like, it's a free course.
well.
But my mate Jason did it. He went through the whole course, but he still wasn't, it wasn't for him.
I was going to go through the whole thing, but I haven't gone through the whole thing.
Yeah, you probably know all the stuff on it now anyway.
Yeah, I don't want to confuse myself anymore.
Oh, it won't confuse you. It's not actually about strategy or anything. It's just about like how markets, what they are, what B book is, A book.
Who knows? What is B book enabled?
It's what brokers use to like book. It's hard to explain. So, do you know what a liquidity provider is? You know what? I'm not going to try to explain it. But it's essentially two different methods in which brokers will like treat your account. B-Book is if they
Oh,
can
yeah.
see that you're a consistent, profitable trader, they'll get the profits from a liquidity provider. It's actually, I don't know, it's hard for me to explain. Like, I
Yeah.
understand the concept, but
I'll
I'm not
look
good enough
into
to speak it.
it. I'll look into it. It's alright.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's the same what prop firms do. If they can see that you're a consistently profitable trader, they'll take the same trades as you.
Oh, okay. Alright. Nice. Oh, yeah, I'm done. I'm not in the right mindset now. I know in this like state, I will. So like, if I were to look for more, I'd be taking stupid impulsive trades.
Yeah, just chill.
Yeah, sure.
Chill out. Have yourself a bloody hot dog. I don't know why I said hot dog, but
I've been making sausages and mash for the past few days. Finally got the hang of
snacks.
potatoes.
Finally got the hang of potatoes.
Yeah, first day I chucked them in the microwave and they ended up in a twist.
Oof.
Just not mashing. And second day, I didn't let them boil too long. Yesterday I got the hang of it though, and I got some decent mashed potato.
She's upgrading her wife abilities.
Yeah, I'm a cook.
Can cook potatoes.
She can now.
Crazy.
And sausages. And salmon.
Two of the most difficult things to cook. Sausages and potatoes.
I mean, I got the sausages on the first try, but the potatoes are hard.
Mm. Gold's looking potential. It's got potential if it doesn't leave without me.
Yeah. I'm not even going to dwell on it because.
You won. You took profits. You should.
Yeah.
Do you know why that is? They say a lot of the pain of traders go through three things. They say you miss a trade, you lose a trade, or you left profits on the table. They're like the three pains you can go through.
Yeah.
And I think it'd be good to be aware that you're going through like one of what is known as like a pain point, which is potentially left profits on the table.
Yeah.
But just
I
breathe.
wasn't in the right mindset though. I'm glad I closed it because I just don't.
But try to be calm yourself down. Try to just breathe, like chill. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna go through this so much, and use this as an opportunity.
It's mainly because it didn't trigger on my other account.
Yeah, I know why it happened, but I'm saying now that you're in this state, it's a good time to try to manage it. Just feel it.
Yeah.
Feel it and control it. But regardless, like you said, you're not going to trade.
Not in the right mindset anymore. And I'm glad I can recognize that. Like, guarantee a month ago, I would still sit here and be like, oh my god, I gotta get another trade or profits.
Profits.
I think I had two. I definitely had way too much open on my screen as well because I have the monitor off the back and I had the Zoom plus the C Trader and then I also had Trading View on my laptop.
MT5, Pornhub, YouTube.
Three different trading screens. Not good to keep focused.
Wow. Wow. 40 total views. This is wild.
Wow.
Groundbreaking.
Well, one of them's me because I've got the stream open.
Yeah. Yes.
How's the lighting? Is the lighting better this time?
Yeah, but
Or is it
your
still
bag in the
pushy?
background is giving me anxiety.
My suitcase.
Yeah.
I don't know what I can do.
Throw it off the balcony.
um,
2 minutes.
Ciao. Sit in front of it.
Nah, I'm only joking. It's no
Is
biggie.
that better? No, it's easier. It's fine.
Alright, this is looking like it could be something. Let me start trying to find reasons why it's a bad idea. No, this is looking pretty good. If it breaks out.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted to keep pushing.
What's that?
That's what I wanted. I wanted to keep pushing, but then, like, went past that 15-minute before. I was just like,
Mm.
I'll take what's there and just,
Yeah. It get rejected off this resistance level.
So I really have to rewire, like, what I teach myself sometimes, because I've taught myself to be patient and let it run a lot of the times, but then I also need to know when to exit.
Definitely.
As much as it hurts seeing it go back up, it's fine.
Oh yeah, it's about like having that. Like you took the position, you knew where you were going to put your stop, and then just know where you're going to have your TP. But know if it needs to get through some shit, where is it going to potentially have some drama getting through? And if you know, like, okay, it's going to have some issues potentially getting through here, so let's mentally prepare to kind of, you know, stress. Maybe you might stress out a bit at that point.
Yeah. Stressing. That's an issue in itself. Like, I always feel like I stress too much.
Yeah, you do. This is you. This is you on the camera. You like this. No, it's reversing. And it just ticks down. It's like, just chill.
Yeah.
I swear I said that to you so much. Just chill.
Yeah.
Alright, so looking pretty juicy. I need a wick down. Give me a wick down. Give me a semi-decent wick down. Huh?
The stream's delayed. I just saw you, like...
Oh, did you just see it then?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Oh, that is what I'm like, though.
Bye, stop.
I swear I hold my breath sometimes.
Alright, I got a buy position, buy stop in.
See, I remember telling you not too long ago, though, that you can't have emotion when trading. What are you saying?
And I said it's impossible not to.
Yeah. It's true now.
Like even the top traders have emotion, but they just have a better ability of managing it. And that's why I was saying before, now that you're in a heightened state, feel it and see if you can control it a bit. Like start using these as opportunities to train yourself.
Yeah. I had my TP set up there as well.
Oh, that's me fucking being generous. I'll take along the way.
Yeah. And I had my partials at 231, which was just above that sort of zone I was trying to push past.
I'll be taking partials there.
Oh, you're taking partials there?
Yeah. But I am anticipating, so this is what I was saying before, if it does trigger me in, I'm anticipating that somewhere around here, it's going to come back down most likely and retest, because by that point, the new 4 hour is going to open up. and the probability of the new 4-hour retesting this zone for a continuation up is pretty high. So I'm like mentally have accepted that
A plus setup though.
probability. I don't know about these A plus things, but it's a good setup. It's like a pretty textbook breakout. There's a few like things that, because you're never going to get perfect.
I've been trying to aim for my perfect setups.
I mean, like a perfect setup would mean there's no wicks, there's nothing interfering, it's just clean. You know what I mean? I'm never going to really get that. So there's always little things that it's going to have struggles with, but it's pretty fucking clean setup. That's if it can reject off this area and come back up.
Yeah, I guess for my strategy, I look for very specific points that I must retest. And it's usually kind of like the same sort of formation. It's very, very different.
Yeah. Man, I've been thinking about fucking switching to futures.
Really?
Not seriously thinking about it, but fuck, it would be nice. Like, could you imagine not having to worry about the spread? Because I know I always have to move my buy stop a little bit above a certain area because the spread's obviously going to tap me in.
I think I see one trader. Yeah, there's one trader that I know is very successful and profitable, and I think he's just starting futures.
Yeah, heaps of forex traders have switched.
Story. I think I'd look at it once I've got my strategy like set, like I know everything, because I feel like once you know it, it'll probably very likely work on.
Oh yeah, it would transfer completely. Yeah, it's pushing down a bit too much.
I'll just be right.
Yeah, if I did switch to futures, I would definitely be going with Top Step. I know that's like the main futures prop firm. And in comparison to FTMO, I think their challenge percentage is like fucking 8%, where FTMO is 10. So I'm trading on an FTMO right now, but yeah, Top Step would be definitely the go if I did switch. Wow. What you said you see way better in your trading, do you mean did you used to be Forex as well and you switched to futures? What's the main benefit? Because the main benefit I can only see is obviously your spreads and slippage, which is a big benefit. No, just I can't barely see. The chat's too small, but Muller, I think it's in the chat, was just saying. I know, because Top Step is the FTMO of futures, essentially. But yeah, they do seem really good. Bit cheaper and less percentage you have to hit, but I think they have a bit more strict rules in terms of like trading consistency. You can't do any crazy shit. Not that like I'll be back in a sec. If I don't get tagged in within the next 2 minutes, I'll cancel my order. Because the 4 hour will close.
Yep, 6 minutes. 8 minutes. People watching.
What's that?
It's more
Yeah, I'm crushing the stream numbers. I am the Kai Cenat of Forex streaming.
Yeah, I didn't like that. How that 1 hour closed either. Is that the 1 hour? Yeah, you just look up.
Oh, I just dropped down. What's the time frame? I'm currently on the 15. You'll see it up here. Savage.
Go to hour.
So I'm going to wait now because it's 5 minutes before this 4 hour closes. The probability of me having a bias for buys when the next 4 hour opens up, it's going to most likely wick down a little bit first. And I don't want to be a part of that wick now. So I'm going to wait for this 4 hour to close, which is 5 minutes. And see. Technically, the past 2 hour candles have shown 2 rejections of this area. So it's helping back up this idea of longs. But yeah, I just got to wait now.
Did you end up catching? You did catch something last night, hey?
Yeah, AIDS.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, AIDS. And you go, yeah.
Oh. That's good.
Last night, yeah, fuck, I crushed it yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, check this shit out. Greenery.
Holy, wow.
And
Look at you from one.
there's not much red, and most of these reds are fucking, look, 0, 22 cents, $1, $1.05. Like, most of them are break evens, essentially. Yeah, it's been a good couple of weeks.
It's good progress.
But I came into today like, yeah, I'm keen to lose because I'm like, man, I've been doing pretty well. Yeah, I want to do well.
Yeah.
I want to do well. But then, like, if you come in with the mindset of, oh, I want to do well, when you lose, it's going to hurt just twice as much because you wanted to do well. You were thinking about it all day.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, man, I was like imagining before I traded, like imagining being in like $200 drawdown. Okay, cool. That's a probability. Sweet. Let's do it. This is a really nice setup if this 4 hour wasn't about to open. If this closes and it leaves without me, I'll have to just, it is what it is, and I'll have to call it a day.
Do you have a trade limit now? Like 1 or 2 trades?
Sort of, yeah, 1 to 2. But I'm not opposed. Like, if I get a catch a win, I have a max loss like $150.
Yeah, so 1%.
Yeah.
That's what I usually do. Not on the account and drawdown. That's just like 5 for now. But once I get back to break even, it would be 1%. 10k is 1% max as well.
Yeah.
It's a good base to have. Good rule to have.
Yeah. And you'll see here, if I go to history again. Oh, you can't. I'll show in my journal. Sounds so gay to see in my journal. Trading journal. No, where is it? Oh, in my FTMO thing. There's only 2 losses now, both won $50. So that's why I want to keep it. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 wins with 2 loss, 10 win days with 2 L days. That's pretty fucking wild.
That is really good.
That's crazy numbers. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna focus on my bigger account this week, I think, and then I'll do my small one next week. Just to keep it focused.
What other trader would do this? Open up the FTMO account and show everything. All on live stream, motherfuckers. There's so many scammers out there, honestly. No one, barely anyone trades live.
You don't see it much.
No.
What's the deal with what was happening with the Aussie? Does that affect you or?
Aussie. No. They'll just be FTMO will be operated with a new business partner, probably under a new name or some shit. It'll just be some sort of regulation. Yeah, they have to bring someone else in.
Oh, so the prop firm that's just become a broker is also giving everybody a free 10k account. So I'm going to have another 10k.
Oh, nice. That one you'll be able to do the trade copier with then, if you want to.
Potentially. I don't think I want to set up a trade copier. I might just focus on one at a time. Because, yeah, that's how I lost. They also gave me a couple free accounts with all the mess up last time, and I lost both of those. So the one I've got now is the one I actually paid for.
But do you know psychologically, this is looking potential. I'm going to put a buy stop back in. Above these candles. Got a nice wick down there. I would like it to wick down a little bit more. But do you know psychologically that you got those free accounts? People respect things that they had to pay for much more. That's why, like, if you buy a high ticket service, and even if the service is shit, because you paid so much, you're like, man, like there's a level of respect you have for it. But because it was free, yeah, there's no value attached. So you probably were trading a bit recklessly.
Yep, that's probably where I was going.
Yeah. Interesting.
And that's why the one I'm on now is the one I paid for. I've held on to for 3 months. So
yeah.
It's something.
It's probably part of the reason why they were so willing to give it, because they're like,
yeah.
they understand the psychology behind that type of shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, if
even focus on the free account.
Why do I keep coughing? Wow. What's that?
Sick.
If this can continue up now from here, this is a beautiful setup.
Like up.
Yeah. I've got a buy stop in. I'm a bit sus on the wick. I would like a bit more of a bottom wick, but
It looks promising.
it still ticks a lot of the boxes, enough to put a buy stop in at least.
Yeah. AA plus. That's what.
It's a C minus.
C minus.
Nah, jokes. That's what I got in school a lot.
C minus trades in here.
D minus. It's a detention trade.
Detention trade. F trade.
Yeah.
You can't hear the dog snorting in the background, can you?
No.
Okay, good. Because he's been really fucking loud.
So for anyone potentially curious, I have a buy stop in at 262990. Damn, man, the views are going crazy on this one. I don't know why. Maybe it's because like I touched up the thumbnail, the layout of the actual stream's a bit better. Little Domingo's back in the hood.
I think when people interact, it might push it up for people to see when they respond, depending on their like simple preferences, I guess.
Still going live, my dude. Patiently waiting, patiently waiting. It's been a bit choppy in between this area most of the session. Ella called a buy off this wick down here and took some profits. And I'm just waiting.
I'm done ski till tomorrow.
She's done. She's panicked enough for the day. Panic and profits.
Yeah. Hi, Domingo.
Yeah, that's right.
Getting sick.
Sick of all the profits. So dumb. Dumb.
Did you take the dog back?
Back to the pound.
Back to the pound.
Yeah, I took him back today.
Oh.
Took him back today. Yeah, Domingo, I got to buy a stop in at it says it here, I think. Yeah. 262993.
It's really struggling to get past that area.
Yes, it's a very strong level, but it's already broke past. Like if you can see on my chart, that's where the key area was. It closed past. Even the next 15 wick down and closed back up in that range.
Wait, so you said before you got your strategy from...
A few different places, but primarily Raja Banks. That's the course I did. I did a few courses, but here's one that stuck with me the most.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't like this move. Domingo, we only speak positivity into the charts. Oh my
Should have
god.
seen me stressing before.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been quite choppy, but here's the thing, so it's been consolidating all through this area for the whole London session. The longer the consolidation, when it does break out, the bigger the breakout. So it'll break out generally much more violent the longer the consolidation time. So it's, we've been in this area for 2 hours now, so hopefully we get a good bit of volume pushing it up. Yeah, I don't know about manipulation and stuff like that, Domingo. All I know is coughing a lot. That's the only thing I know about.
Coughing.
Is randomly coughing for whatever reason. And all else I know about is being 3 pips away from being tagged into a buy stop.
What's your lot size?
Full account.
Okay, full
No.
margin.
0.50.
Oh,
0.50.
yeah. Is that what you do every time now?
Yes. I've got a good area. Below the previous candle wick is where my stop loss is, which is $152, which is my rule. So all is good thus far. But with these breakout trades, I manage the position much better than my other setups. So if it starts to break back into this past this support zone, I'll take off like 60%. Because on these breakout trades, once it goes, it should continue.
Yeah. Like way down.
Ella had a buy stop off this wick, sort of, so it was a good area.
I closed it when it moved back down. So I only just under 5%, I think. But profits, we're not thinking about profits, we're thinking about
Process.
trades.
Process over profits.
Yeah.
It's like anything. Think about tennis. Like in trading, we all obviously want to become financially well off from extracting money out of the financial markets. But in order to do that, you have to become a professional. How do you become a professional? By putting the time in. If you were a professional tennis player, it's like me going up to a professional tennis player, versing them in a match of tennis and being like, oh, what the hell? I didn't win. It's like, no, they're a professional. They've been doing this so long. They've been mastering the craft for so long. So do you think a professional tennis player, when they were mastering the craft, went into it and thought, I'm gonna play tennis because I'm gonna win the Wimbledon? No, they went in and said, let me get incrementally better at the game. And then the byproduct of them getting incrementally better was becoming a professional. That definitely is an accumulation zone waiting for a breakout. Same over here, Dan. Yeah, it's definitely been quite well respected. And on the 15 candle, it broke out. The next candle rejected off. Like it tried to push it back into the zone, but it rejected it back up and still closed outside of that resistance. So now that resistance has become support, and we're waiting for liftoff.
Also, Domingo, I took my trade earlier. I've been in and out of it.
Yeah, she's out of the game. Historian Haven, I have a buy stop at 2632. Where's that? 2632. Oh, okay, so you're waiting for it to shoot up here. You're waiting for it to come up here. 263. It's an interesting area. I'm curious why you would have it there out of all places. It's kind of in the middle of this, unless you're looking at maybe the smaller time frames or something and seeing something that I'm not.
It's got pins and needles in my foot. It looks good though.
It does look good. It does look good.
Everything nice, very nice.
Alright, I just got trigonometried. And now, just so people can see, I'm going to have it on my other monitor, but I'm going to bring up this modify position and be prepared to take off 50 to 60% if it starts to break its own bottom wick on that 15 candle.
Are you presetting partials? Do you preset your partials as well?
Nah, I like the idea, but I think I'll just rather manage it.
Well, my microphone's too weak.
It's probably just because you're a bit far away.
Yeah. My foot was not. Is that better? Too low. Oh.
Don't stress it just because you're a bit far away. Now, if this trade doesn't work out, that's okay with me because I know I followed all my rules. It ticked all my boxes that I was looking for, and that's all you can really do, win or lose. All I can do is manage the position. So like I said, I'll be prepared to take off 60% if it breaks its own wick, potentially even the whole thing, because the probability of it breaking its own wick and then continuing up again back past that resistance turn support is pretty low.
Oh, Domingo said sorry. It's fine, Domingo. I don't need to apologize. It's probably because I was sitting far.
If it breaks above, I expect it to go up to this one. Yeah, that level that you called out, if it breaks above there, definitely it should continue up. Domingo, I called it out a couple times. I'll explain it to you in a little bit. It's a pretty basic breakout trade though. The 15 broke out of that resistance zone, rejected off it again, and now we're anticipating a continuation up. It was 2630. 2630. Yeah. That's a better level for sure. See, that's History Haven. That's exactly the level which I would have liked to take if I was trading futures. Right? It's about a couple pips away from where I did enter because the spread tapped me in. But yeah, it's pretty similar to where I just entered then. So that's a really I think we've both got basically the same bias, which is cool. There's two of us. We're both in this, my dude. We're losing together. Exercise the ability to lose. I've been trading 2 years, and started to live stream a couple weeks ago, I think. Hey Ella, a couple weeks ago, just to really try to. What's that?
Longer than a couple weeks.
Was it? Okay, maybe a month ago or so.
Streaming since like start of August.
Oh, okay. Oh shit. All right, I'm gonna take off 60%, and I'm gonna watch what this does. If it, yeah, I'm out. I am out.
Gone.
Yeah, I closed that one. So let me see how much I just saved myself by managing that position. I just saved myself about $20, which is good. Though I feel like those small wins add up.
Yeah.
Being able to manage it like that.
Yeah.
That was kind of like a freak move. That was, yeah, what are you going to do about that? In the last freaking 2 seconds, it just shot down.
Yeah.
But what I was going to say, hey, History Haven, is that I started live streaming to keep myself accountable to my rules. Because if I'm trading in front of a bunch of people and, you know, I know it's all out there, I can't do any crazy shit. In the past, I've had issues with going on tilt and just doing crazy shit.
You do that when you're not on stream though.
Well, I haven't for a while, that's for sure.
That's good. That's good.
That's for sure.
I think it's just like you get to the point where you get sick of making the same mistakes, so you're like, no more.
Yep. Wow, look at this strange structure here, just side by side.
Yeah, I'm very glad I got out, to be honest, because it's just not really pushing anywhere.
Yeah, that might be me. I'll see. What do we got? I'll wait till see how this 30-minute closes. But that might be me. That might be me for the dizzle. 116. 116 for the day. Which is good. I get to exercise my brain during a losing trade. I get to build the habit of not revenging. Because that's what everything is. Everything's habits. Your conscience keeps count of everything you do. So if I can trick my conscience into a new habit, soon it won't even be a thought. Revenge. trading. But that was a pretty unusual move there. It just kind of completely rejected. I think that ticks on my boxes. I'll just have to put that down to really probabilities. Probabilities there. The probability is not every trade's going to work, even if it is a clean setup. I don't know anything about indicators. Like, I understand what the RSI is, but yeah. You can just look at the candles to understand that there's a lot of bullish momentum. Like, look at this. There's clearly bullish momentum. But, yeah. I'll take one more trade with a lower lot size if this 30 can close like that. Yeah, and then the next one to wick down, and then a continuation. I'll take a buy there. The 30 closing outside of this zone is a much stronger confirmation than a 15.
What's your plan say though? How many trades does your plan say?
My plan says however many I want, but my loss limit is 150. So I'll lower the lot size.
There's some sort of music thing going on outside. Like I can hear music going on. The field behind homestead.
Bush stuff.
Yeah, I've been sticking to 1 or 2. 2 a day.
This is that stream I was telling you about, that podcast with old mate that made this dude made, he got $2 million withdrawal from FTMO.
Yeah. Yeah, you told me that. It's crazy.
Pretty crazy. Yeah, so I'm just gonna wait for this.
Yeah, really hear it and see it.
Wait for this 30 to close.
Can you send it to me?
Yeah, just watch it. It's called Words of Wisdom.
On Instagram.
Oh, on YouTube.
On YouTube.
Yeah, that's exactly right. The 30 is a much stronger confirmation candle. Much stronger.
There's a lot of videos on Words of Wisdom.
Yeah, he's like the top, trading podcast. He's got like all the main dudes on.
I don't think I've got the right YouTube page. That's really difficult.
Words of Wisdom, like RIZ.
Oh, okay. I wrote wisdom.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the other thing with this trade I took. I was a bit sus that the 4 hour didn't come down far enough. Now it has, and it's rejecting back up. Fuck, I wonder if I'm getting sick.
Probably. I find I get sick so easily. It's awful.
Do you?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, I'll literally, like, I wake up a lot of mornings with just like a sore throat for no reason. I don't like. I've literally just been going to the beach or like up to the shops.
Mm.
Like I don't know why. Or even work, like especially working at like it's just the amount of mornings I'll like just wake up.
Mm.
It's just gross. Such a weird
So yeah, I can definitely identify that taking the trade within the first 15 of the 4-hour opening is always a bit risky. It's always a bit risky, especially when it didn't wick down a whole bunch.
bullish. Are they dojis? On the hour?
Yeah. Or it's what they would call a hammer, because it's at the top. But gold, I don't pay a whole bunch of attention to that, because that obviously indicating rejection. But yeah, gold doesn't give a shit. Yeah, same here. History. Same here. So I need this 30 to close above that support level. Otherwise I'll call it a day. I shall call it a day. See, unlike all other currency pairs and things like that, if you got two 1-hour rejection candles like that, and even one of them broke above resistance, the next one would generally indicate that of a continuation upwards. But gold just doesn't give too much of a shit about that type of rejection. It will just keep testing that area. Like, look here, how many times it rejected here, and you would think, oh, okay, it should be going up, it should go up, it should go up. It just kept going down. I think that one reason alone is why a lot of people find it hard to trade gold, because it doesn't necessarily follow a lot of the conventional thoughts of technical analysis.
Like that, look at that. It's just in between that zone for like, it's just so long.
Crazy, eh?
Mm.
3 minutes for this one.
You're looking for another entry, hey?
Yeah, based on how this 30 closes, yep. Try and give my trade a second chance.
I love how full the chat is today. It's very good.
Look here, 71 total views, which is bananas.
You didn't even share this one either.
Hmm. The day where I've got the most viewers, I take L.
Oh.
I don't care. It's a part of the game. It's all a part of the game. Oh, I'm at 40 subscribers. What? Just fucking Mr. Beast over here.
We'll have a million in no time.
Yeah. My niece was like, "Oh, have you got a YouTube play button plaque?"
Oh.
You know those things? Like YouTubers, when you get, I think if you get 100,000 subscribers, you get a plaque, and then a million, so forth. History, we are from Brisbane, Australia. What about yourself? Subscribe to the channel as well, because I stream every night. Ella's here most of the time, so subscribe and let's trade together.
I'm gonna have to find a good setup when I get back into Brizzy.
Wow, so annoying.
Oh wow.
Netherlands, nice.
It's morning over there, hey.
Yeah, that'd be weird. It's 11:30. Yeah, that is perfect time.
It's always so late over here. We wait all day for London session.
It's 7:30
And New
p.m.
York is like late. For us.
Yeah.
Are you gonna teach your niece how to trade?
Yes.
Maybe like me.
Yeah. So that 30 didn't close up there. I'm gonna hang out for 1 sec and just watch this. Let's see what happens. Because the reality is, the only reason I'm mainly going is because I'm sick of sitting in front of the stream so much. Let's just watch though, see what happens. Looks like it wants to keep moving in the box. Yeah, it's just consolidating so much. And because it's actually rejected off this area, so the new resistance level is actually here now. I've made that mistake many times. So now I need a break above that level. Look at that on the 30. Very interesting. Do you know... Do you 5 people watching this, 6 people watching this understand how many motherfuckers got just destroyed in this London session this afternoon? Because they thought, okay, I'm taking a sell, no, I'm taking a buy, I'm taking a sell, and they just got chopped around so much. And I was one of them. So...
Actually, mine did well, but still.
Yeah, Ella's the only one in planet Earth that did it.
Waiting and stressing if I let it run. So it's just been going like...
Yeah, you'd just be getting chopped around.
You would have had me pass out here from stressing. Pass out on stream.
But yeah, I feel remarkably good considering I took an L there. Like, I literally just can't help but to think that it's just a game of probabilities. Like, yeah, it didn't work out. I managed the risk as much as I could, and I'll come back tomorrow. Or potentially get a little bit back today, and then just keep the train going. Keep it going, man.
I still feel like my muscles shaking from the hype. Shit. Like if you're in good stretch.
Stretch it out. Go and do some stretches. Keep us entertained. Can you run a yoga class on stream?
I don't know any yoga poses.
Uh,
I know, I've heard of downward dog.
yeah, nice.
I do Pilates more than yoga.
Hmm. I'll wait a little bit longer. If you twist my arm, gold. Look at this, yeah.
It's just not moving.
It will. It just wants to make as many people lose their money first beforehand. But look at this. Lower low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. Like there's a lot of indication, and you could even, like I used to use pennants and stuff like that. This could be looked at as a I'll show you, a flat top pennant. And when pennants break out of that zone, they fucking go, but they're just not very reliable, so I don't use them anymore. Now I wait for closures. So this one's still got 10 minutes before it closes. If it leaves, it leaves. If it leaves, I leave. But again, I'm willing to I'm willing to give my trade a second chance if I see this, the wick, the break of that high, and then boom, right there I'll enter. That's what I'll be looking for.
What's that, like 231?
The actual area is like, yeah, somewhere around there, 230 something.
Similar to someone else.
Yeah, Haven, History Haven. We're all in that. So the game now is what's gonna give us the most strong confirmation, and what's also going to give us a visual of where's best to put the stop loss if we do it. So first is confirmation, and then stop loss. I think there's news tomorrow, actually.
There's news on the 26th.
All right, let me refresh, because look how I was looking at my FTMO beautiful thing, and now let's refresh it and look at some red. I don't know why it's not loading. Oh yeah, here we go. It's red. No, genuinely don't care. I don't care, okay? I'm fine. No, I actually don't.
You actually seem to handle yourself better than I do, to be honest.
I've been practicing and mentally preparing before I traded. Before I jumped on today, I looked at all my losses on the board and envisioned myself losing. Whilst I envisioned myself losing, and I was looking at my losses on the board, I could feel my heart rate increasing. And I was trying to keep that vision, but also whilst keeping myself calm, to try and train myself to stay calm in losses. And not to mention, it's all apart. Like, it's just, what does this loss mean in 100 trades? You know what I mean?
Exactly. In a couple of years, the losses went.
And in a couple of years, all the losses go. You actually never lose again.
Yeah. 100% win rate.
Once you get to a certain level of expertise, it's 100% win rate.
Well, if you're practicing the same strategy over and over, you just
Yeah.
like
Yep. And that's another reason why I feel so good about this loss is because I've been back testing on the simulation software so much this exact setup, and I know it works. I know sometimes it doesn't. If it doesn't, all you can do is manage the drawdown, which I did. That's it. See you tomorrow. Or potentially give the trade a second chance if that opportunity arises.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's what I was going to do is look at news. So what's today? 18th?
24.
Oh.
Oh, it's only yellow.
Oops.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's Thursday,
Thursday.
the 26th. Oh shit! Yeah. Factual.
So you're waiting for another 30-minute closure?
I'm gonna wait. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for a 30 or 15-minute closure. I'm more open to a 15-minute closure now that a bit of time's gone since this 4-hour opened.
Yeah.
And it wicked down at first time, and then that's when I got in. It wicked down again to break its own wick, and then rejected a second time, which is a decent confluence. The 1 hour is showing 3 rejection candles, which doesn't mean too much. Yeah, I'll just wait for a closure if one arises.
The probability for it to push up after that zone just looks so much more likely than it moving down. Like
Yeah, I know.
that would indicate it to move down. But then again,
The only thing that would is just because it's trading and fucking anything can happen. But if I show you this on the let's go to trading view. Whoops, I'll move you other way. Oh. Is that your dog?
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's snoring.
Wow, I haven't used this fucking tool in so long.
It's so noisy sometimes. Like he's.
But
he's
yeah,
like in a cage
anyway.
in like the other room, and I can hear him 2 rooms over.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Snorri the doggy. But yeah, it can just be one of those days where it just fucks around during London, and then New York is where shit pops off. Like, how long have we been open? 2 hours, 45 minutes. There's news in 4 to 5 hours. Not strong enough news to move the market or anything. What news are you talking about, History Haven? Oh, even if so, yeah, it's a New York session anyway. I'll be in bed by then.
I do like sticking to just one session now. It's definitely a lot better habit. I was looking at the markets before London, but
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
think like once I've got once it's moving more smoothly, I might start looking at, once I know my strategy and stuff,
Yep.
apply it to any session.
I think you got to ask something with your strategy is why does that signal that you see, which is a fair value gap on the 1 minute, why does that indicate for the chart to move 50 pips or whatever it may be? Like, what is it about that that's moving the market? Because I can tell you, for instance, on a trade setup like this, if a candle closes above this zone, which is obviously an area that's being rejected off a lot, that's showing all the buyers in the market that there's enough strength for a candle to actually close down there, and it could influence more buyers to get in to help push the market up, because now there's a psychological reason as to why that's a good idea.
Yeah. I do look at higher time frames for like the zone I want to head to, and usually with the 1 minute it just will show me where the liquidity is kind of sitting, because you can see like an area on the hour candle, but I use like look at the 1 minute and I'll be able to like see a nice zone that I think it'll grab liquidity, and then if it creates what I want, it'll
Right.
And usually when my setups are A+, like with the gold one, they usually push up pretty quickly when they're A+. It's kind of shown with a lot of trades, they'll have like a nice like push initially once the buy stops triggered.
So on the hourly, you're looking for the candles to move to the next zone, and then looking at a 1 minute for a confirmation.
So you see how that wick grabbed liquidity down there?
Yep.
And it mentioned kind of just above on the 1 minute is because it grabbed the liquidity there and it created exactly what I wanted, and then obviously it shot up a little bit. So
It created what you wanted to see on the 1 minute.
yeah, exactly.
Down here.
See that area down there, the FVG. So that little gap it pushed all the way through, so it didn't, wick down and
This gap, whatever.
yeah. And see how it didn't enter the zone on the candles beneath it. That's what I like. I don't like entering in. Because sometimes people with some FVGs, they'll enter when it gets in, they'll enter cells when they get in there, and if it kind of like goes in and goes out again, that's like not valid for me. I like it to like, you see how it pushed straight through. That's what I like.
But do you know this, like, on a psychological level or a technical level? What is it about the fact that a 1 minute candle, creates an area which hasn't been wicked in?
It's more the liquidity.
Yeah, but the liquidity is part of the equation. You say it grabs liquidity here, but it also created FVG, and I'm saying is like to understand what it is about an area that has no wick.
Well, when it usually for me, when it fills the gap like above where the zone is, that tells me it's going to go up. And usually I like it retesting an area, because if the bias is bullish and it retests an area, for me it's likely to keep like, I don't know if I'm explaining it properly, but it makes more sense. Like,
No, you're explaining that,
okay.
but I'm asking specifically about the FVG. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, what specifically about it?
Like, what is it about the gap? What is it about
when it gets filled and the candle closes above and keeps pushing,
this candle here filled that gap.
Yeah. Like you see how it pushed right through.
Yes, I understand that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is like to think about like what is it on like a psychological level or a technical level about that gap that makes it important for it to be pushed back through for a confirmation? You know what I mean?
I don't know how to explain it. It just makes sense looking at it. It's, I don't know, yeah, I feel like it's tricky to explain. It makes, yeah. You know, with your strategy, it makes sense when you look at it, but trying to explain it sometimes it's just like,
Yes, I definitely do know that.
It's the structure. It's kind of like the shift. It shows me like a nice shift and a nice rejection.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, history, the previous 15 wicked off that area. This one shot up. We're 1000% going to need that closure up there. So we have to wait another 10 minutes for that one to close. And if that does close, that's also on the 30. Is that on the hour as well? Yeah, that'll be on the hour as well and the 30. So that's double confirmation. So let's wait 10 minutes for that one. Because I was speaking about it before, but the old me, the old me would have entered here anticipating a continuation. And yes, it might do that. Yes, it might, but the probability of it going up to about here and rejecting back down because it actually hasn't closed in that area first is much higher. So as much as it kind of sucks, waiting for a candle closure is definitely the go.
It's like it's finally pushing now.
Yeah, it's doing something. It's doing something.
Yeah, if I left my trade one, it wouldn't even be at my partials point yet. It's crazy. It would have been running for like 3 hours.
Yeah, 3 hours of freaking be like,
3 hours of stress.
Fuck, how it's the worst being like in a trade and it's stuck in a consolidation area. It's like, just go and get.
Yeah, that's why I'm happy I'm just sitting here watching it now.
Yep.
At least I can monitor how I'm feeling though when I'm watching it as well.
Yeah, there might be some feelings of like, oh, I want to jump in.
Because it didn't exactly hit break even, so if I did leave it running, it would have kept going. But it's just
Oh, see what you're doing right now? Negotiating
negotiating.
in your mind.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh, I didn't do this.
Yeah, I mean, I always do that in a way, like analyze it to see if there's anything I can improve.
Oh, are you talking about your 10k account? Where you've...
No.
Oh, okay.
Traded to, yeah.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about your 10k.
Oh no. Yeah, I was thinking I could have left it open, but it's just because I entered 20 pips after my original entry. I was just like, no, break even is just better than leaving it because it wasn't my entry.
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing more stressful than being in a trade that you know you shouldn't be in.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh fuck, what's going to happen now?
Especially when my trade was too big.
Look at this edging 100 views on this stream. That's fucking wild. What the hell, bro? The hell?
How many traders are actually watching that? That's what I'm curious about.
It would have to be all traders. Like, who would watch a trading stream that's not a trader?
People who want to learn.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Curious.
Buy curious people.
Curious people.
Oh, I say too many crazy shit for being a streamer. I'll get cancelled eventually.
Unhinged.
Give it a freaking Give it a month. Just hang around there, Candle. Don't leave without us.
You have 7 minutes. 7 minutes.
The other thing I'll watch out for is if it does leave without me and does something like this. Let's say it goes to about there, closes with no wick to maybe a tiny wick. There's a decent probability that it'll come back down. And if it was to come back down, break back in the range, the next one wick up, the following one come down, I'll enter a sell there for anticipation for it to come back and tap into this support zone.
Ooh, okay.
That's if it leaves without me and closes with little to no wick and comes back down. But I see it all the time, usually, because at the end of the day, you actually notice that trades generally give you an opportunity to take them. Like they seem to follow something like a set of rules almost. And when they unusually leave without you, there's potential for an opportunity to take it, change your bias and take it on the way back. Have you ever thought about the systems and softwares and algorithms that actually move candlesticks? It's
I always wonder what causes it to move, because the forex is currency exchange. So I'm like, are there just lots of people going to the thing and buying actual gold, or like?
It's a couple of things. It's a couple of different things, but I think I don't know if anyone really truly knows, but I think there's some sort of pretty complex algorithm that actually assists as well. I don't know. I don't want to go down the conspiracy freaking 9/11 of trading rabbit hole. Oh, just hit 100 views. This is fucking wild.
Going crazy.
Alright, I've got 4 minutes for this one. I'll show what I'm looking for, people in the world. This one to close like that. The next one to wick down, test this resistance, turn support area. Next one to follow up, and I'll take a buy about there for for an expectation of a continuation up. That is what I will look for. Yeah, history, that's exactly what I would love to see, and it's looking like it may be doing that. Further confluence, it's also going to be the 1 hour candle that'll close in that area. So yeah, there's a couple of things that are looking potentially pretty decent. We've got a lower low, higher low, higher low. The next one to wick down, that will create a 4th higher low. And yeah, there's a couple of things that are lined up for us here. Like, it's a pretty clean freaking uptrend there.
Finally moving though.
What's that?
But finally moving a little bit.
Yes, we just got to be on the lookout for fake outs and all sorts of booby traps. All sorts of booby traps, like, oh, you wouldn't know. There's an old Do you know a movie called Indiana Jones?
Yeah,
Ah,
I
okay.
haven't watched it, but I've heard of it.
There's like an old famous scene where he's breaking into this cave and he grabs like this sack of gold and replaces it with something heavy, and
Yeah.
then he runs out of the cave and a big bowling ball like chases him. But anyway,
Oh, that's
it's a
yeah.
pretty
I've
famous
seen
scene.
them. They recreate it at what, like Universal or something, and I've seen a video of it.
Yeah, it's a pretty famous scene.
Mm.
It's a booby trap, so we're gonna look out for booby traps here on this breakout trade. Yeah, it is looking pretty nice. Right, I'm gonna lower my lot size to 30. But again, Haven or anyone that's watching, I'm only going to take this position if the next candle can wick down first. I need some sort of wick down first. Ideally, tap back into that resistance turn support zone. At the bare minimum, some of these wicks here. But look at this, it could be closing with no top wick. This could indicate a reversal, because that's on the hourly as well. That's when a candle closes with no top wick or bottom wick if it's going down, especially on the 1 hourly, you've got a 50% chance of it completely reversing or continuing up. So we'll have to wait and see what's going to happen.
Finally, movement.
Oh, history. No. I wish I was that cool. Mine's 0.30. It was 0.50. Yeah, don't get twisted. I'm not that cool yet.
Oh, just crossed what my partials would have been. Oh well. No, I said I wasn't going to look for anything because I'm making impulsive decisions. I don't want to do that.
I need to see this wick down. And then I'll take a buy here if it wicks down. Because if it wicks down and comes back up, that's a really strong indication. The only issue I'm potentially seeing, actually, is stop loss. Yeah. What's this distance? No, it's not too bad actually. It's only about 15 pips. Yeah, using 80 lots is like insane. Like Raja Banks uses like 50 lots and shit like that, who I learned from.
On gold,
Yeah, Raja Banks trades gold.
50 watts is mad.
Crazy. He'll just casually put on like 25 lots and just lose the trade and be like, ah, fuck. Yeah, look, if gold continues up a bit further, it's just not our day, or not my day. No real clear indication for us to enter and shit like that.
It's only Tuesday, so
Yeah, I'm
still
totally okay
4
with
days.
it. Yeah, I'm totally okay with it. Not getting a trade.
I'm impressed for the week. I'm happy so far. So
Very nice.
you're impressed.
Yes. Alright. good stream anyway. Didn't really give us opportunity there. Like, even if it does wick down now and goes back up, I don't like that it's left the top wick. It's just not it. I'll be back tomorrow. Ella, thank you. Good little trade you got there.
Yeah, it's good.
I'll message you after.
Sounds good.
Alright, bye. And if you're watching this, come back tomorrow. We'll be back on the charts tomorrow and hopefully catch a setup tomorrow. Like I said, there's no bottom wick. It's just not it. It's not it. Gonna need more confirmation than that. So